Ladies and gentlemen, Valorant players and the rest of us, his idea of a good time involves a massive amount of vegan Cheez-Its and praising Kanye gospel. And if you mention the word strip club around him, he pisses his pants and starts crying. It's Jack!
It'd be more sanitary. Oh, fuck. It'd be more sanitary to shit your pants and use his bathroom. He only knows the freezer as the Jaeger cooler. He's fluent in D's nuts. He's Lord of the Blumpkins. It's Jeff.
Mm-hmm. He switches games about as much as he switches his streaming schedule. If you have to ask him what he's doing Thursday nights, then just unfriend him right now. And he might hold the title as shortest GGS member. It's Dakota.
God damn it. And here's the one and only man who thinks that snorting vodka and eating a cheese stick a day will help keep the doctor away. It's John Neal.
Yeah, what is up, everybody? That is right. Mr. Dakota is here with us today, and Jack and Jeff are all here in the full GGS stack. We're stacked. We're full GGS stacked. Welcome back, Universe America. What's bigger than the universe? I don't fucking know. But then, welcome back to episode 48 of the greatest gaming podcast this side of the Mississippi, the 2GS show, a Glitches Get Stitches podcast. It sounds like a book written by J.R.K. Rowling, doesn't it? Is that someone?
Yep, that's someone.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes. Make sure you check us out on our lovely little baby Facebook, where all the shenanigans are found. Majority of the shenanigans, from our live streams to this podcast live, to events, to talking with some cool people, all the above. Facebook, Glitches Get Stitches. Like us, follow us, join in the streams, come hang out. It's always a good time. Us four. This is it right here. We do that thing. Instagram, we got the Twitter. I think Twitter is now in Jack's hand. I can tell from the tweets. I'm like, Jeff would never say that.
No.
So thanks for taking that over. And then Discord. Make sure you join a Discord ran by Dakota. He's their Discord man down there. So if you got any problem, you hit him up and he'll get you squared away. Make sure you sub for free for the podcast. If you don't catch it live, we release the podcast every Friday, except for the one prior to this and the one prior to that and the one prior to that one. But this Friday, it's going down. We had a bit of we had some tech problems on our Spotify side of things, which is weird because they're usually perfection, right, Jeff?
Nope.
Was that a yes?
But you can check the podcast out there. Sub for free, Spotify, YouTube, iTunes. YouTube has some extra content from G just from trying to build that page up. We're at 83 subscribers, so if we can get to 100, we get our own custom URL, and we can give you some more content and have it some cool, fun stuff there. Today we have the fourth wheel to our special GGS bus with us, Mr. Dakota. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, dude. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Got the day off, chilling, relaxing, watched some Umbrella Corps, played a new game, you know.
Nice. What was the game you were just saying you were trying?
Called Pop-Up Dungeon. It's a roguelike game where you go in, you have your little Dungeons Dragon style characters and classes, and you go and you die. You start over with all the gear and spells that you previously had before you died, and try to get farther in the castle.
So you don't restart.
Dakota's our D&D nerd. Our robustness of nerdism is very, very awesome. We each have our things that we're very nerdy about, but Dakota's is D&D, isn't that right?
I say so. I love rolling some dice and role playing and whatnot.
Yeah, that's why, Jeff, you nailed that intro. When if you ask him what he's doing on Thursday night.
Sorry guys, Critical Role, man. I can't help it. I love it.
Critical Role, yeah. He is not available.
Don't call, don't text.
All right, we got the GGS pack in here, so let's talk about streaming for a little bit. Dakota, you can start. What have you been streaming on streams? What's your next big game you're gonna stream? What's going on over there in that?
I'm heavily into Destiny 2 right now with the summer solstice and the new stuff that's coming out in November, which unfortunately got pushed back from September. Is what I've been doing. I'm excited for it.
That's the next installment is
Correct,
now in November.
Yep. Yeah, it's got pushed back a little bit, but you know what? That's okay because we want to finish game and finished product, not something they're trying to finish while we're playing it.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah, but the next game
I'm
I'm really stoked for is going to be Avengers, which is awesome. We got a little preview from myself and you, John, for that, and there's going to be a lot going into that. What's with us?
Did you get to hit this last open beta at all?
I did not, man. I had to hit heavy on work.
Yeah, I
don't think it was.
I only got to play an hour up. What was that, Jack?
Was it open to everyone?
I
thought it was open to everyone was
closed.
Coming next week.
I believe next week is the open for everybody. I'm not sure if it's open beta as far as if you didn't pre-order it, you can't play it. I have to look into that, but it's a must play.
I think Jack saw something. We looked into it last time. I think he saw something about an open beta sometime for everybody, free.
Sweet.
So I think they're gonna need it because I played an hour of it and it's still clunky, man. It's like it's fun. Obviously, it's fun, but it's fucking clunky.
I think they need to work on their stress tests on their servers a little bit more. I witnessed that on the beginning when we played, where it was when there's a lot of combat going on, it's really heavy and laggy.
Even sometimes when there's not a lot of combat. So they have this really awesome idea, this really awesome game in their hands. They gotta finesse it because if it comes to launch and it's like that clunkiness, it's gonna hurt them. I mean, obviously we already pre-bought it or whatever the fuck it's called, pre-ordered
Still playing it.
Yeah, so we're gonna play it no matter what. But I mean, it could hurt sales because people are gonna. We're gamers. We're gonna instantly say this shit's bullshit and it's clunky as fuck and it's word of mouth. Blah blah blah.
Hopefully, it's not the Anthem effect.
Yeah.
Also,
Jeff.
If you're listening to this on Friday, if it does get released on time, it will be actually today or Friday that the open beta is available for people to try out. So if you're listening to this on Friday, cool. You got something to look forward to tonight.
So you don't have to pre-order or nothing.
No, that's for everyone. I think the one that was this past weekend was for Xbox and PC. The first one was for PS4, and then the one coming out this coming weekend will be for everyone to download and try out.
I urge all of us in this chat right now to play it so we can talk about it. So that we'll finally have a game that all four of us can talk about it.
But play with each other.
I know, Jack won't do it. It's like, nope. If 3 or more people play it, it's not for me. That's why I chose Valorant. Jeff, how you doing, buddy? How's streaming going? What you doing? Where's it going?
Where's it going? We're doing Far Cry 4.
I want you to tell me your whole career path for streaming.
My whole career path?
Yeah.
Well, it all started. I was drunk. Monkey pants.
Yep.
Jaeger bombs.
Kept pouring me Jaeger bombs.
So, how's streaming going for you? What you streaming?
Good. Doing Far Cry 5.
4.
Yes. I will be doing 5 though. Afterwards. So that really looking forward to actually playing again tomorrow because I've been wanting to play it since Friday basically.
Nice. From 3 to 4, what are some big improvements that you see that you're like, okay, we're starting to get into that groove? Because I played 5 and I see you playing 4 and I'm like, oh man, he got some dang. So what are some big improvements from 3 to 4?
The looting, the crafting, and the inventory system. Cool. I think that bugged me the most in 3 was I was at full rucksack within like 4 minutes. I was like, oh, this is gonna suck ass.
Can you get more space, or is that
upgrading it? And John's gone. All right,
he's gone.
We're starting early today with the disconnects.
Son of a shit fest. Fucking piece. Hey, all right.
Hey.
So are the improvements from 5 to 4 as big as 4 to 3, or from 3?
3 to 4. Hold on one second. I'm taking Craig out this bitch. I can't. I have to wait for you to play more because I don't want to say things.
Yeah,
I don't want to say things.
But there is.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there is. Lots of cool shit. I'm excited for you to play. I'm excited for you to continue this game because it looks pretty awesome. But man, 5 is like life changing. I know, Dakota, you played that one, right?
I beat it on stream, John.
Yeah, you did. You did.
It beat it on stream.
It's fucking good, man. It's fucking good.
I did.
You used to do the grinding shit with one of your buddies.
Yeah, Sean, the one who makes all my sounds.
Yeah.
By the way, can I just give a shout out to Sean Newth? Makes all my sounds, music, Keep doing it. You're killing it, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he's doing a dope ass job of that. Jack,
Yeah.
how's streaming going? You did a twofer last week. You did Overwatch and Valorant.
I thought I just did Overwatch.
Or did you just do
I
Overwatch?
started with Overwatch. No, I started
Mhm.
on Valorant, but then I remember that I told everyone I'd play Overwatch, so I played Overwatch.
That's okay. Yeah, that's what it was. I remember it tricked my mind. How was Overwatch?
Good. The new patch is actually a lot better than I left it, so that's good. I liked it a lot. I had a lot of fun. I'll probably go back to. Not.
Are you going back to Overwatch this week?
I don't know. I feel like I sort of like playing Valorant, so like I feel like I'll treat Overwatch kind of like the occasional jump on and play, but like not
I like it.
I'll try and play more Valorant just because there is more of like it's like it's growing really fast, at least in terms of the esports scene.
Oh, did we lose Jack now?
No.
Oh, there we go.
He's back.
so.
He's back. He's back.
Oh. I think it's growing a lot in like the esports scene. Like every tournament they've had has been like growing in viewer base, and like not that streaming is for the numbers, but I feel like if you're playing a game that like I feel like I can find like new people when I'm playing, and it's like it's fun to interact with like new viewers. So I'll probably just
our new followers have definitely been coming in on some of your Valorant streams. That's the cool thing is like when you do go back to Valorant, there's people that I don't see anywhere else show up to those streams. So that's
I'll continue to do Valorant, and then you know, like with this one, it was fun to play Overwatch, and I still haven't ranked. I haven't ranked in the open competitive season, so I'll probably do a stream either this week or next week of me finishing that up.
Instant platinum is what's happening. I said
What is
instant platinum.
instant platinum.
Queuing into plat, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
I got ranked in gold. I was kind of pissed, but I also haven't played in forever, so I got to work on that.
Is it different for open? Because does it take like from your regular? MMO
Oh, I don't know what it is. I know when I was placing, I was playing with platinum. So like I think my open rating
probably
is platinum, but I think like my like roles are gold. I don't know. I ranked and then moved on, so I didn't really try to play afterwards. So I don't know if I get like boosted at, because I know they did an MMR reset or a soft one. So like there could be like where it put me, and then if I win the next one, it could like boost me up pretty high because like I was in platinum for a while. So
Dope. Dakota, I think you play this game, but I've been playing Rogue Company. You play that game?
I did. I played it on beta the day one they came out with it.
So this is what'd you call it, Jack? It's a strategic something.
a what?
Shooter.
Oh, it's tactical shooter.
Tactical shooter. Which I've never played CS:GO. Valorant, I like a lot of things about Valorant, but it reminds me of CS:GO a lot. The other things that I don't like, but now, so this game Rogue Company came out, and it's literally half Valorant, maybe even more, maybe 75% Valorant. But then the mechanics are more, think of Gears of War. So the movement is pretty dope. I like that. Is Demolition like they're competitive or are they gonna have? How's that gonna open up?
In my opinion, I think they're gonna actually add a ranking system eventually once it is fully out of beta. I believe it's still in a loose beta.
Okay.
But yeah, because they only have the 2 game modes. As far as when I played, they only had the 2 game modes, which was Demolition and I can't remember the other one. I think it's just
Demolition and something else. I just played Demolition. Yeah.
Wait, so Rogue Company has different game modes?
Yeah.
Oh, is it like a death match?
They added one more last week. There was actually 3, but the servers were down, so I couldn't play it. That was one of my streams, was just me there twiddling my fucking ball sack because I couldn't get into the servers. But they added an extra one. You couldn't play it, but it looked fun. But Jack told me about this thing with Dr. Not Disrespectful, because if you say that, you sound old. Okay, his name's Dr. Disrespect. Okay,
well,
how dare anyone call him Dr. Disrespect?
Damn it, John, he's a doctor.
So I guess they're partners or something, and he came up with them to.
Well, I don't know if they're
build a
partners,
map.
like, confirmed, but like he's known for trolling on Twitter.
Yeah,
It seemed legit from what I saw.
So they're going to make his map that his team's been developing.
I mean, I think if any small gaming, I don't know if they're small, but like, if anyone like that tweeted at me and I was making a game, I'd be like, I need this.
Sure.
You need to make this now.
All hands on whatever this guy's talking about.
Yeah.
That's why the servers were down. They were like, fuck this normal game. Let's all work on this new shit for Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, so that's going to be, is that his new main game? I haven't watched any of his streams.
I think he's still doing Warzone. I don't know. The clips on Twitter have been Warzone, but he posted about that, so maybe he plays Rogue Company as well. I haven't really watched any of his streams, so.
Well, that'll be cool. It's obviously like planned, you know, like this.
Yeah.
It's not like one day he was like, I'm gonna fucking. You think he was like that? Because I mean, the way that it is, I'm like, all right, this was planned, and they're doing their thing, and then we're eating it up like fucking kibble. You think it was just him one night being like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking make this tweet
For the Rogue Company or for his lead on Twitch?
For
Probably they're probably behind the scenes talking and then
okay. That's what I think too. I just wanted to ask you, what do you think? Dakota? You think it was planned, or do you think he just like
as far as
tweeting out the map?
Oh, it's got to be planned.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Dr. Disrespect. I mean, I've been watching for years, and I think everything he does is planned.
He's always got something brewing up.
Oh, I mean, he's a man of money, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right. This month I just want to hit on GGS giveaways real quick because we got some big ones going on. PS4, VR, Oculus. Every 500 stars you donate, you're entered a raffle ticket. We're gonna put the raffle ticket into a spin wheel. So for how many raffle tickets you have, I'm putting your name into a spin wheel. We're gonna spin it live on the first stream back in September. If you already have these or you're overseas, we'll just send you the cash value. Let's see. Top star donor receives GGS zip-up hoodie. And then second top star donor gets a special signed GGS Funko Pop. Isn't that nice? That's going to be a special. Then we also have the supporter giveaway for any supporters. We're going to do that on the 27th, I believe, is a Tuesday. It's a Max Reload Blu-ray and poster bundle, so that's fucking cool.
Hell yeah!
Looks like
did you ever?
Hey!
Nice. Dakota, did you ever watch it? You watched it, right?
I did. I texted you guys that night. I said it was like a Jumanji Grandma's Boy kind of feel for me personally. Which are two of my favorite movies.
Yep. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Now we're moving into trends with benefits. That's where we keep you up to date. What's happening out there, game, movie, relevant, pop culture wise. I was kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel this week. But thanks to you boys, helped me out. We got a few things to talk about. So I'll start it off with this, but let's not get too in depth because of our main segment. But they just added multiplayer aspect to Ghost of T.
They announced that they're going to.
They announced it. Jeff, since you platinum this game, tell us a little bit about it.
So it's a 4-player co-op. You can do 4 or 2 players, I think. So there's some story mission. It has nothing to do with Jin or the original story, but rather
No Jin Sakai?
Nope, no Jin.
Oh,
but rather old legends of the island itself. So usually, I think they're special. If you're just doing 2-player co-op, there are special story missions you can do together. And if you want to go up to 4 people, later on they'll be adding like big raids with waves of monsters and bosses and shit.
And what is the point of it? Do you get special gear for your in-game stuff, or
they haven't said anything about that yet?
Okay.
They just announced
what I'm thinking.
What
I'm thinking they're gonna try to do is like do like Neo, just have these stages where you grind and you get. But the thing is like,
we're getting into this later, are we?
Multiplayer aspect of it, not what's gonna be up for grabs and stuff like that. I think they're just gonna be like Neo aspects. But the thing is they're gonna have to open it up to you. Got to be able to use more than just a sword because you're only able to use a sword and a bow pretty much. So what you think they're gonna add other weapon classes?
They've added, well, there's 4 classes to choose from, or 4 characters basically. You're a samurai, a ronin, a hunter, or an assassin. And they're adding like supernatural abilities to it. And they said in the 2-player, that it sounds like the 2-player co-op is more story mission based. So there's going to be some story to the island you're going through with just you and a buddy.
Cool. And
there's the abilities will sync up kind of like Marvel Ultimate Alliance when you'd use one and then team up with your buddy to do 2 of them at the same time to try to take stuff down. But at the pace that Ghost goes at. There is like a small trailer out. So if you can look it up, you can see.
Dakota, have you beat Ghost of T?
Not yet. I am on the second part of the 3.
The second act.
Island. Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna check out the multiplayer?
Oh, definitely, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'll definitely check it out too. Yeah. So, like I said, not get too much into multiplayer. We're gonna talk about that later. But new Arkham game, teased by Warner Brothers. Are we, Jack? Are those games you ever played? I remember you saying that you didn't play them or something, or the Batman games.
Arkham Knight came out when I didn't have a job. I was younger,
so you played
I couldn't really get my games. There was like a demo that I played and I really enjoyed it, and then I played Arkham Knight. So I mean, I'll probably play it. It looks like, I think they're really like, from what I've played, I can't say that they're like, oh, they're sick games, because I only played like, you know, what I could afford to play. But like, I really enjoyed it. Like, I thought it was really fun. So I thought it was pretty cool. And if it was there's like a rumor or a hint out that it's going to be the Court of Owls as the main villain, or they're going to be in the game. So like, that'd be really cool to explore.
What's the Court of Owls?
They're like this. Or Dakota's a big DC guy.
It's a really good story.
Did you want to explain that, Dakota?
I'm actually not too familiar with that. I'm a little bit on the older.
Okay. So like, they're like they're kind of like this. They're like elite kind of like people from Gotham kind of like make up this like Court of Owls, and it's like rumored and explored in the comics that like they could have been the reason that Batman's parents died, so it could have been a hit on them. And then in the comics, he gets like, they start to target Bruce Wayne to kill him, so he starts to explore their origins and like what they're about.
Jeff, are you a fan of this story?
Yeah, there was actually an area in one of the Arkham games that dealt with the Court of Owls. I forget which.
Was that Arkham City?
It was one of them. I forget which one, but it was like in the sewers or something. You had to go down. It was this huge, like, big level dealing with the Court of Owls. I forget which one it was.
City, but I mean, I played them all, but I feel like that's Arkham City because it's more relevant in my head.
I'd text you, Jack. Oh well, so look, since we're here, Jeff, are you? I feel like I'm getting static from. Is anyone else getting static when Jeff talks, or just me?
I think we all are.
I don't know what the deal is.
Did you shove it in your ass like I asked you?
Hello.
But
yeah, so I think the Court of Owls is pretty cool. I'll be excited if that is true. Like, I do like detective stories, and like that aspect of like Batman is kind of like this like super smart, like figuring shit out kind of stuff. So like, I think a really fun game to play. Like, go through like these like wealthy people who like hire assassins to take hits on people. I'll definitely be playing that one. If it
Dakota, are you a fan of the Batman games?
Oh yeah, like I said a moment ago, I've actually played all of them, beat them. I enjoy that series a lot.
Yeah, I mean, to me, at the time when I was playing, I was like, "No, nothing better than this." you're Batman, flying around, beating people's asses. All the characters you ever know were showing up, popping up,
and
like
the vehicles and whatnot.
The last one were like
the Batmobile.
Yeah,
that was good.
So fucking sweet. Jeff, are you there?
And the Crusader.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't hear static. Yay!
Oh, I just unplugged and plugged it back in. So
Oh, there it is.
hopefully-
It's still it.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just every once in a while. Don't even worry about it. Don't
That's
even worry
good.
about it. I want you to worry about it the entire time. Okay.
I'm going to.
But yeah, I was a big fan of this. Jeff, big fan of the Batman series games.
Oh yeah, I
The
got them all.
Arkham.
Mhm.
Then we got to see Troy Baker, didn't we?
We did. Oh, we did.
And he was doing the Joker. It was one of the best times of my life. So what? They're just making a new game, and they're gonna tell us about it. That's what the tease is.
Yeah, it'll be at the supposedly announced at the DC fandom event.
When is that?
I think it's this weekend. Let me look that up real quick while we
Yeah,
go
for
on.
sure. All right. So I don't know much about this, but I don't know much about a lot of things. So there you go. That's why I have you guys here to talk with me. But Fortnite got pulled from the App Store.
Mhm.
Does anyone know why or what's going on? Because I don't.
I think Jeff, do you have a better understanding of
I
this?
can't hear
before Can you hear me?
Yep. Now I can.
Do you have a better understanding than I do of this before I jump in? I think it's just because of
Oh.
the App Store costs. They're just kind of
Yeah, the App Store takes a crazy cut from their sales, so they pulled it because they were tired of their BS.
Yeah, because Fortnite didn't want. They were like against that, and then they also pulled from the Google Play as well. So it'd be interesting to see because I know with the new Samsung phones, they're doing the Xbox like cloud gaming on them. But Apple won't allow it on their phones because it goes against the terms of use thing in the App Store. So I think that's kind of Apple will. I think they'll have to like lighten up on their like terms of service because like there's just so much stuff coming out now like they can't really like compete with like if someone else is like if a Samsung phone can play Xbox games, you play like Forza and shit on your phone with an Xbox controller, and iPhone won't allow it just because like it's against their terms of service. It's kind of like I don't know. We'll see what Apple does with that, but
So Apple's being little bitches.
yeah, but they tend to be that way.
Yeah. I mean, that's how
Hey,
you
the-
make bajillions of dollars.
And
It's
then
probably
yeah, so
similar to
the DC fandom real quick is this Saturday. So if you're hearing this Friday, it's tomorrow.
Oh, sweet.
Nice. All right, Jeff, what were you saying?
I'm guessing it's probably similar to where if you buy stars on your phone, Apple takes it costs more than if you just buy it on your laptop or your computer.
That is true.
Starmie's
Apple
in the
takes-
chat. Don't say anything. He'll
Oh,
he'll
he
riot.
knows.
He'll
Oh, he
riot.
knows.
He'll
He
riot.
knows, he
knows.
knows where to get the best
He knows.
value for his
Yeah.
stars.
You told us
He was
originally.
the one I think that found out about.
That's not a Facebook issue. That's an Apple issue.
Yeah. So.
What's up, Starmy? Okay, so is this gonna hurt Fortnite, or is Fortnite still the reigning champion, Dakota?
Honestly, man, I don't think it's gonna hurt Fortnite at all.
Yeah.
I think their phone users are maybe 10%, which I mean, you still got people able to play on everything else for free and pay for all the content they want. I don't think it's gonna hurt them much. Especially with their times. You have people playing on their phone for let's say an hour. You got people playing on everything else for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours plus.
Yeah.
I mean, there are kids out there.
all right,
That's
moving
the
on.
only outlet for gaming is tablets. But
Sure, fair.
Moving on. Lovecraft Country just released on HBO. It's a new series. We actually did something real cool. Dakota came up with this idea. Movie night for GGS. We had a couple supporters in there. We watched it right on here on Discord. I think we're going to do that every Sunday if we can, for at least this show, and then we'll go from there because the show is awesome. Has anyone else seen it besides Dakota?
Not yet.
Jack?
the
No?
what? The show?
Lovecraft Country, the show on HBO.
I don't know what that is, but
It's awesome.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
HBO. I don't even know what is it about, Dakota?
So it's based on creatures and stories.
So it's like
characters
Lovecraft
from
stories.
H.P. Lovecraft, yes.
Oh,
correct.
okay,
So,
okay,
like,
okay.
Cthulhu and many of those other short stories and series. There's just little tidbits and Easter eggs, containing to his books, but it is an amazing show. I highly suggest everyone watch it if you like a little bit of creepy in your life as well as a kind of detective stuff. It's really freaking cool, man. It's a lot of fun. I've watched it twice already. I love it.
You gotta know there's gonna be some story at the beginning. Don't fucking start it and be like, oh, it's a little stuff at the beginning. It's fucking a huge HBO show, so it's gonna have that character build up, all that shit. And then literally at the last 10 minutes, all fuck breaks loose, and you're like, I have a boner.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Right, Jeff?
No, not if I always have a boner.
Oh,
that's true. Yeah, but I very much recommend anyone to watch that if you like gory, creepy monsters biting off people's dicks and hands and shit. See, I knew I'd get.
I'm all staticky and disconnecting. Sorry, guys.
I don't know what's happening.
he's gone.
What could be the static problem? What could is it?
I mean, this might be probably
something connected. I don't know.
I could try something, but my mic is like 7 years old.
It's not horrible. I don't think it's horrible.
I mean, it's happening every time he talks.
Not horrible.
I can fucking leave, John. All right, I can fucking leave if you want, little bitch.
No,
this is the end.
It's
of
not
GGS.
horrible, but
It's not horrible. I just hate listening to you talk.
who here has seen the new show on Netflix? I already forgot. I didn't write the whole name down. Fuck. Power something.
Power pills.
oh, is that the one with
Jamie Foxx?
Is it a show or a movie?
It's a movie. Sorry,
I haven't watched it. I believe I'm gonna be watching that tonight.
Power something. It's good. I don't remember the last part of the name, so if anyone could.
It's called Project Power, John.
Project Power. See, I had it on the tip of my tongue there. It is so no, only me watched it. All right, it's good, right, Jeff? Oh, you didn't watch it yet, even though I fucking asked you the other day. Hey, you know you should watch this so we can talk about it on the podcast. What do you do with that text? Delete it. I know.
Yep.
Most of your
if I can't read it, it never happens. It's good. It's little twists and turns, a cool take on having powers and abilities. I'm telling you what, dude, I would take all those pills all the time. I just want everyone to know.
100% of the time, every time.
I mean, John, I know a guy if he needs somebody. I mean,
what do you think? All right, real quick. If you so here's the thing. You take a pill, you don't know what your powers could be. It could be you turn into a fucking goddamn fireball and explode. You could die. But for those who don't die, they unleash these powers that they have. So let's all go around the room and see what power we'd have if we took this, okay? I think that if I took it, I'd have the power of the cleft diarrhea.
I think you've already taken that pill.
Take it and just
that's called Taco Bell pill.
I've been eating those pills. Dakota, what power would you have if you took this pill?
The power of being able to focus for more than 5 minutes on one fucking game.
You're so Ritalin.
That's a real pill. It's available.
Adderall, I don't know, man. I got gnarly ADHD. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I lose focus really quick. What?
Jack?
No, in my luck, nothing would happen.
He'd be like
Jack
the only one it didn't work
good.
on.
I'd be like, well, can't wait for the side effects.
And Jeff, what about you?
I would instantly add 2 inches to my vertical jump.
2 inches.
Nothing I asked for, but that's what would happen.
It does you no good in life at all.
Hey, if
Get
you're
stuff off the top shelf.
That is
Get the
awesome.
cookies on a fucking cookie jar.
That makes me happy. Okay, watch it. Netflix, Power Something movie. Baldur's Gate 3. I don't even know what this is. I'm going to say these words and I'm going to say, Dakota, tell me what's happening because his hands are raised.
I'm so excited for Baldur's Gate 3, man. Okay, so Baldur's Gate 3, to run it real short, it's the third of the series. It is a straight D&D style game. You have your party, or you could I think it's gonna be about 4 players you're gonna have in your party. It's based in the actual Dungeons and Dragons tabletop lore, so everything is based through the actual books of all the books that have ever been created. And it's a role-playing game. You go around, you have a story of lots of story and lore, and it's turn-based combat. It's gonna be it's gonna be an RPG game that I'm gonna be very excited for today. Actually, today they are gonna be announcing stuff. I think it happened earlier. I haven't looked into it yet, but it is a straight D&D game, just like Divinity: Original Sin. If you guys have ever even seen or heard of that,
so you have very big boner.
It's pretty much right now. It's not. It's there you go. It's made by Larian Studios, which made Divinity: Original Sin 2. It's gonna be amazing. I am overly hyped for that.
Nice, man. Thanks for
that.
I'm hyped for that. I don't even know what the fuck it is because you said it.
The trailer is so it enthralls you. It's so much fun to watch.
It was a release date. That's what leaked earlier.
Yeah, it was a release date for the beta
Early
test, early access test, not
the
even
early
the
access.
game. I don't care, man. I'm so excited, so freaking excited. Anything D&D.
Is this like a PC game or all of?
At the moment, just PC. It is.
Bye, all.
I don't know if it's gonna come to. Yeah, I don't think it's ever gonna come to console. To be honest, I mean, it might in a couple of years, but PC is gonna hit it first.
That's all right. I'll be.
You can live vicariously.
No. Let's see where we're at right now. 6:45, about 15 minutes, and I'd have to. Fizikz, you ready to come on early? You there? I'm telling you, that was like any gaming news. I just okay. Here's the last thing that I have. I don't know if you want to shoot Sean a message and be like, "Hey, we're almost ready for you." But season 6, Apex. Just came out. Rampart, New Legend. Have you played it at all, Dakota? I know you get on Apex sometimes.
I have not. That was actually probably something I was going to be doing tomorrow morning.
I think that would be an awesome idea. And usually what brings me back to Apex is when they release a new character. Like I'll play for a little while and I'll get my Apex on. And it's Battle Royale, so it's not my favorite kind of game, but Apex is my favorite Battle Royale. I will just be straight up about it. It is the best one to me. I think it's better than Warzone and Battle Royale style. It's awesome to me.
I couldn't agree more.
So I think I'm going to come back and check out this Rampart. She looks pretty cool. I wanted to like show a YouTube video of her intro, but we haven't figured out that strategy yet. Okay. So maybe one day in the future we'll figure out how to do that for you guys. Because I think it would be cool if we could be here and we're like, this new intro for this game, and then we play it for everyone to see, and then we'd be like, see, we told you that's the stuff we were talking about. Right, Jeff?
We play the video, but it would look like all of our faces would be so small on the.
That's like, I don't know
how to like isolate videos.
I want people to see my face.
Totally help with that next time because we're on Discord.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so Fizikz.
Well, I mean, we do have a couple questions actually in chat.
Oh yeah, that was earlier. I forgot.
So
community question.
There you go.
Yeah.
Community chat.
Community chat.
That's what we're
Let's have the
right
questions for y'all. So we have one here from Starmy. Quotes on, quotes off. Spooky time is coming soon. Does anybody have plans for spooky streams during October?
Ooh, Dakota, since you read it, why don't you start and then we'll all take our turn at it.
There's that. God, I can't remember the exact name right now, but there's this game coming out. I really hope it's coming out before October.
Lucifer's Blumpkin.
Oh shit, yeah. No, I have to look it up, and I can't remember the exact name, but it's a game where you go around and you're killing these demonic creatures, and if you kill certain ones, they affect other creatures that are going to be attacking you. Scorn.
Okay.
Scorn. Yeah. It looks really cool.
Is this not out yet?
It is not out yet.
Oh.
Well, I mean, shit, I got fucking Steam right here. It looks really cool because it's got demonic creatures and your weapons are living weapons. You kill things and you actually you're installing ammo via the things you kill. It seems.
Like if I held
I remember
Jeff
that
as a
trailer.
baseball bat and swung him at a demon, and then Jeff ate the demon, that would be like the weapon system.
Yeah, so it's called Scorn.
Like when we
It's
go to Woodshed.
syndicated, so it has nothing
Woodshed.
out yet. It's by
This baseball
EE
bat is
Software.
ornery.
Yeah. John, I feel like you'd be willing a cheese stick, and every time you squeeze it, it's just hot molten cheese that just squirts. Oh, no, that's gonna get weird.
I like it.
Imagery. Sorry,
I'm
guys.
hungry now. Gary, start the cheese sticks.
Guys.
I do remember seeing.
Meatloaf!
I do remember seeing that trailer though, because it was really fucking weird,
Yeah.
but it was really interesting. But I don't know when
very
it comes
into
out though.
Yeah, it's to be dated. There's nothing yet, but keep your eyes looking for that, guys. It'll be really
Nice.
cool.
That'll be fun to see.
Jeff,
Jeff, go ahead.
okay. Oh, I was gonna say my vote is, since I kind of did that last year, ran through
Yeah, I think
Dead
you're the
Space
only one who played.
and some other stuff.
I played some.
But
Yeah, you guys were
Was
the only two.
That did what?
Spooky
Let's
Games in
see.
October.
Oh, I guess Resident Evil doesn't count, does it?
No.
Oh,
I guess I'll go
right.
fuck myself then.
Oh,
No,
well,
but
yeah.
Could you? Could you actually?
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
that's-
And I'm back.
but my vote goes for if you happen to get a VR before that happens, I want you to do the VR Resident Evil 7.
Yes.
Dude, I will fucking shit.
I know.
I will really shit. I will go into PTSD alive on stream and
Punch
shit.
Carrie
all
when she tries to save you.
I will fight my children. You will have to call the law. Everyone
the-
seems really excited about it. So let's do it.
I say
What about
no.
you, Jack?
Do what?
I could
You-
probably.
You excited for any spooky games?
Does the Overwatch Halloween event count?
There you go.
So scary.
All right. So, but Jeff, you said what I should play. What are you gonna play? Because you kind of led that spoopy
led the charge.
thing. Yeah.
I might.
The
I'm
Dead
thinking,
Space.
you know what, off the top of my head, I could run through the Evil Within 1 and 2.
That'd be good.
I'd have to buy them, but they're kind of old now, so it'll be pretty cheap.
Did they ever make remake Silent Hills? Any of them? Like to like any
Not
kind of
Like Resident Evil has.
Yeah, not like that. Not to that extent.
Since I have Resident Evil 3 now, I will play Resident Evil 2 and then Resident Evil 3, but that only that's 2 streams right there. 2, maybe 3. Resident Evil 3 you can beat very quickly. Jeff didn't even. I gave Jeff Resident Evil 2 to play, and he did not like it. he sent me a text. Fuck this shit. I hate it. They didn't do it justice to the originals.
My nostalgia did not save me for the remake.
Yeah, he didn't like it. I love them. I know what people do. They're fun for me, but I want something. I want something new. The Evil Within. That's a good one.
I might do those. Yeah, it was when I was playing Resident Evil 2, and I was running around for literally 25 minutes and with no ammo, just trying to run away from Tyrant. I was like, this isn't fun anymore. I'm not having a good time at all.
I'll try and
Another
find
one. I
some.
don't know if any of you guys have played it. I never played it, but the Fear series.
I tried that.
I don't
Nobody
know
was
anything
watching.
about it. Not even watched it.
I'll do Fear 3, the newest one. That one's the most interesting. I can do that one. I tried to do 2. No one was really watching, and then I forget something came out and took me away from it anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh, new.
Mm-hmm.
You only.
Any other questions? We got 8 minutes left for all
Actually, we do have one more question, which is kind of a fun one since we're all here, which we added to this newly. Sean says Fizikz, which will be here soon, wants to know how we all got together.
Well, a long time ago at a bar.
The old Tempe, Arizona. And it was a farming town.
It was 1972.
I used to bartend at this place called Monkey Pants, and Jeff would go drink massive amounts of Jaeger, like normal. And then he always knew. All right. Like, I'm very aware about my knowledge when it comes. I'm aware of my excitement towards video games. Uh-oh, what is this? Mongoose, Craig failed to join.
Oh, did he leave?
It just,
No,
if I
that's the other
persistently
server.
fail
The
to
other
join, it may be an issue
I
with
think
the voice.
he's still here on our.
He's still here, so I think it's the other server.
Okay,
That's the other
okay.
one.
So I get very excited in the games, and I love games very much, but I only go so far into depth with them, and then that's where Jeff came in, and like we'd have these conversations at the bar, and they would just go in depth so much about fucking an Iron Man movie or a new video game coming out, and I was like, Jeff, I have this urge to podcast again. I'd already had a couple podcasts under my belt, and I knew exactly what I wanted for the third podcast to be. I wanted it to be about video games, or the movie relevant pop culture. So I was like,
the bar would be full. Video games. Like, we want to drink. Shut up. It's Monday night. Talking about games.
Yeah, and then I got fired from there because I didn't have large breasts, but it's fine. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. And then we started podcasts. Jack, we worked at iStand together sometime after this was going for a while.
He
He knew so much about Overwatch, it blew my mind. And he was like a Jeff. He was like a Jeff. They know, and you, Dakota, you know stats. You guys know people, voice actors' names, and developers and that shit. And it helps me fulfill my dumbness in a way about things. But I have the excitement, and we'll get you there. But I need help talking about shit, and that's what makes a good podcast is the robustness of a conversation. So we kind of got that going. Then we had the podcast page up. And then Facebook started rolling out the level one level up program. So we got into that and kind of got rolling with that. Then Dakota knows Jeff?
Bill, me and Dakota were at the same high school, I believe.
Yeah, we did. I knew Bill. We never talked in high school. I don't think we talked ever once. It was just a mutual friend ad on Facebook, and then this magic we've started was created.
Video games. I want to do that. I was like,
don't have alcohol here.
I was streaming on originally. I was streaming on Twitch, and I think Bill had joined up. I was watching one of my streams one time, and then he brought in John, I believe, and I was drunk, and John was talking to me about him creating this Facebook.
You've got what it takes to be in GGS.
Yeah, and I went this little trial of creating my own Facebook fan page after I've already become an affiliate on Twitch, and fucking hey guys, here we are. With some ups and downs of people here, people gone.
That's all right.
But
we thinned out the herd, baby.
It takes 4 columns to make a stable house. So
it does.
Here we are.
It does.
I was gone for a bit.
I like it, man.
So.
I love the story behind it, and that's a good company or a good brand has a great story behind it. And if that story comes from drunken debauchery, I'm down for it.
Drunken
Look at the brotherhood. Look at the community we have now. Like,
speaking of, before old Fizikz comes on together.
Yeah, do it. Hey, Dad.
Get it.
Yeah. So, yeah, like Dakota said, we've had some people here, people leave, but now we have the 4 of us, and it's honestly way too long for you to have been on this podcast. You should have been on a lot earlier, but hey.
Well, I think before we weren't doing Discord podcasts. You guys weren't. I just recently.
You guys were at your house.
Yeah. No, the Discord podcasting really has opened up. This is probably what we'll do just from now on for forever. I'm assuming. Or are we still gonna get together? Because if we get together, can we still do it live?
You can, but you guys would all be in the same room, sitting on one picture.
Be kind of
sitting on each other's butts, butts to dicks.
Yeah, just like that.
Well,
just like old.
I mean, it's and that's. I love the tradition of it too, because every time before the podcast, we would get together, have a few drinks, eat some wings, have a couple diarrheas, and then we'd get the podcast going. So it is fun. This is a great staple in GGS podcasting, though. But we'll have to see once everything is of how we will be able to get together and then also stay alive. So I think we're almost
there. We're putting the old kid down. So,
Well, I'm gonna throw this out there to all of you guys. Thank you so much for letting me be part of this podcast, as well as this is the coolest thing. We've never done anything where the four of us are in the same stream.
Mm-hmm.
And Dakota's been the biggest advocate for that. He's definitely, I'll say that. He'll always be like, we play this together, and then like, it never ends up happening.
Yeah.
Like, but now we make it happen. That was old GGS where we talked about stuff and didn't do it. Now we're the new GGS where we talk about stuff and fucking do it. And y'all have been seeing
we're doing it live.
Yep. Y'all have been seeing that side of GGS lately, and it's doing things. It's doing things. I'm very proud of our progress so far and the team. But actually, Dakota, we invited you on to tell you you're fired. So, see you later.
God damn it!
Finish out the podcast. Collect your stuff.
No, you've been awesome, and you come up with the great ideas, and I like it. I like it. So, Fizikz, what's up with the Fizikz?
I think he's joining soon. I sent him the link. He just read it. So,
okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this, and then we can dilly dally till he joins. John Small Streamer segment idea brought to you by John and our sponsor, John.
Ah, yes, perfect.
It's a new segment where we have some up-and-coming streamers on. We talk to them about streaming, about what's going on in their world. Today we have a great friend of streaming community, a supporter of GGS, and a very dedicated up-and-coming streamer, Sean Fizikz of Fizikz Bound Gaming. So if you guys have a chance, make sure you go over there and give Fizikz Bound Gaming a like and a follow. Cool guy, good community. He'll be on in a little bit. He's putting down his little baby. So we'll just let him do that, because I know how sometimes long that takes. Or maybe short, it depends. Those little fuckers do what they want.
You put yours down a little differently, John.
They're really the boss of you at that point. Speaking of both children, Sunny starting kindergarten.
I know. I was gonna say my daughter just started kindergarten.
Your oldest.
My oldest, and I was crying a lot the other day. And...
That was totally gonna be part of my intro if I had to do one for you.
Oh, what were you gonna say? Yeah, he's crying like a little bitch because he didn't fucking loves his children.
How are you gonna word that one? How is that gonna be a little diss?
He's crying like a little bitch because his daughter finally has a higher education than him.
That's good. That's good. See, the twist there at the end makes it acceptable.
Yeah, good at twisting, John.
Oh, but when Fizikz comes on, dude, his setup that he goes through to stream, it'll bring a tear to your eye.
I know he does a lot.
It's more intricate than I ever. If I had to do what he does, I probably wouldn't be here.
Goes through the telephone line, up through the attic, down through the sewer, plugs into an old Nokia phone.
So he's gonna explain a little bit of that to us. Luckily, we had some good shit, but yeah, I'm like, God damn. Chit chat.
So has Critical Role started yet?
They have, yeah. They actually are doing it. They are pre-recording it, and they are showing it later that day. This week they're taking a little hiatus to gather their thoughts and everything, but it's been back on, and it's been absolutely epic. There's some crazy stuff that's happened. Some they tied a character from the first campaign into this campaign to tie some weird ties back together, so it was kind of cool.
How many campaigns have they gone through with the first one to now?
This is their second campaign. So their first campaign ran about 3 years. They're on their
campaign can last that long?
Year. Oh, dude, you can make a campaign last forever, man.
Is that by their choice, or is that just how long it goes?
By their choice, but Matt Mercer has created both worlds that they're playing in. He's created them by his own hands, as well as with like Chris Perkins and some other actual Wizards of the Coast writers. Okay. So he's actually
is he the DM?
Matt Mercer is the DM.
Oh.
And this is the biggest thing for Critical Role that came out. The Explorers of Woodamount. It is a book that is their first actual Wizards of the Coast Dungeons and Dragons book. That their lore that Matt Mercer created and Chris Perkins and all them is actually in the D&D
So
title.
it's canon.
It's canon, exactly.
Damn, that's sick.
Which is huge.
So Matt Mercer wrote it, and then Wizards of the Coast partnered with him, and then made it canon.
Correct,
Nice.
and it is
Damn,
absolutely amazing.
That's
It's so
sick.
cool. Yeah.
Now, is there?
I like how Jack was like, "Shit, we gotta fill time." He just mentions Critical Role.
I know we gotta
it's
do.
over from
Okay.
that point, man.
Dakota will
Is-
talk for 426
Is there
hours.
any crossover between
Oh, we got Fizikz
Magic
now.
the Gathering?
Here.
There's
Here.
definitely lots of D&D campaigns that are incorporated in the Magic the Gathering world.
All right, we'll get back to that because I'm actually curious about that because I played a lot of Magic growing up. All right,
Is Fizikz here?
can you hear
He's
us,
here.
Physics?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh,
I
we
can hear you, but I
We
can't
can
see
hear
you.
We can't see you. Is there a
How
way
do
for
I
you
fix that?
to? Are you
If
on your
can
phone?
see, I am.
All right, hold on. Let me
Am
see.
I on my phone?
Don't
There
know where
should
the
be
video-
like if you click a video button, it'll say add video
Oh,
or
wait, let's
there it
see.
is. There it is. It's loading. Boom.
There we
Oh,
What's up,
there
Fizz?
we go.
There he is.
And we lost
Hello.
John.
What's going on?
No,
I don't
Nope,
see him
John's
yet.
back.
Well,
Uh-oh.
he's
Yep.
gone.
I'm here.
The old
I'm
wizard
I'm here.
beard's coming
God
back.
damn it.
I can see it.
I hear it.
I
Except
see
I
it.
don't see
It's coming.
It's
That's
coming
right.
back.
Oh, there you go. Physics, what's up, buddy?
Not too much. Not too much.
Thanks for being on here.
Thanks for having me, man. Thank you.
Like I was
you
telling
on.
everybody, you're a good friend to the streaming community, good friend of GGS, just a hell of a guy.
Oh, thanks, man.
Real quick before we get to chatting, tell us a little bit about Fizikz Gaming. Where it came from, what is it, what do you stream, some goals for you, and then we'll chat a little bit.
Oh man, it started off as just YouTube walkthrough videos for Final Fantasy VII. Posted those once a week maybe.
Yeah.
And I didn't even really know what the streaming was, but I jumped on Facebook. My cousin, he knew a bunch of streamers, Crazy Clay Gaming. He's actually one of them who I was one of the, he was one of the first ones I started watching. And I came in and he started talking about it and everything and told me to come on by. So I made a page, I tried it, and here I am, man. Like,
Yeah. That's awesome.
okay, love you.
Good night.
And it's been insane. I've never imagined to take off like this.
So
I
you
just wanna play
started on
games, man.
YouTube just doing Final Fantasy walkthroughs. Were you getting much traction on there, or just
No,
it was just
no.
something you were doing?
No, I was just something I was doing bored, like half hour every once in a while. I'd
Yeah.
make a little video and throw it up, and that was it.
Because I
Just
didn't
when I was
even know
playing.
I didn't even know about streaming either. Jeff told me, he was like, "Yeah, people play video games and people watch them." I'm like, "Why?"
First question to most people.
And now look at this.
Time, like, hey, should people come watch you play? Well, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was joking. I was
Yeah.
like, "Shut the fuck up." And he
That
showed
was
me, and then we kind of rolled into that. So that's
That was-
awesome. So you started on YouTube, and then you're now on Facebook. How long you been on Facebook?
Just over a year, like a year and a month, maybe.
Nice. Okay.
I
So
hit
yeah,
my,
it
my
was-
1 year, about a month and a half ago.
so you're doing pretty well, I'd say. I mean,
Way crazier than I thought I would hit already, man. I thought it would take so long to get here. It's the community, man. Like, it's insane.
I was drawn to your channel because you put your community first and you focus on your content, and maybe the stream was a bit lacking visually, Yeah. But it didn't matter. That's what was crazy about it, because to a lot of people it matters, but to those people that actually take their time and watch you, you're the content. You know what I mean? So that's
And that's what surprised me, man. Like, as you know, for people who know me and know my page and everything, I don't use a PC, I don't use a capture card, I use my phone.
we're gonna actually get into your setup. I'm gonna have you
Right,
walk it
there
through the
is.
boys so they can just be all struck like I was the other day when me and you
Yeah,
talked.
I'm starting to go, I'm just same thing on YouTube. I'm not planning, much out of it. Maybe one day when I can,
Yeah.
get cool stuff and all this stuff. I seen all these stream setups. Like, whoa, that's what I want one day.
They
It's
can
getting
get crazy, man.
It's,
Um,
yeah.
But that's what I kind of want to hit on with you is, and it'll maybe help motivate some of the up and coming streamers that don't have a lot of money or kind of waiting on to pull the trigger. I know you have some equipment on the way that will help you upgrade the Elgato.
Yes.
I know you have that on the way, so that's gonna help you.
The community, because of the community.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it if it wasn't them.
So that's awesome. So that's gonna help you big time change the visually on your stream. Let me see. Okay, so for the podcast, can you please, for these boys here and the people at home, break down how you go live from the message that you sent me the other day, please?
It's a process. I could show you too because I use my phone. I can take it off here. All right, so I stream my PS4. Here's my setup, guys. Okay. This right here, this is my laptop. I use for my I just use that for my laptop or my dashboard, so I can keep up with chat, who's coming in, whatever. Because I can't use dashboard, my phone for that, you know, because I'm using it to stream. So basically, this is it right here. Like,
nice.
Kitchen table, kitchen chair. I got my PS4 underneath the table, and then just a cheap little pawn shop TV with a dollar store phone stand.
Works.
So what I do is, you guys can stream your PS4 either to YouTube or Twitch, just straight to that.
Mm-hmm.
So I do that. I stream it to Twitch because Twitch is a better picture. There's more of a delay, but it gives me a better picture. And how I'm doing it, I need the picture a little bit more. So I streamed it to Twitch. I open up the Twitch app on my phone, open up my stream like as a viewer pretty much, so it's full screen on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have an app that I use called Camerify that allows me to stream my phone screen to basically wherever I want, YouTube, Facebook,
How are
Twitch.
you setting that signal? Or how, like, are you just linking?
Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm just on Wi-Fi, and I just, like I said, when I sign into Camerify, I have it shoot my phone screen, which the Camerify app also allows me to use my Streamlabs URLs, which is how I have my alert box, my chat box, the event list,
and all this is on your phone.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
The Camerify app, It took some research and some loopholes to figure out, but once
you have it open and running, then what do you do?
I set my phone up on the little stand right here on the thing, and I hit go to live to Facebook, and it shoots my Twitch stream, which because it's on my phone, my screen. So basically, I'm streaming my Twitch stream to Facebook off the app I use.
That's like physics.
then you so PS4 to Twitch, Twitch to phone, app screen to Facebook.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's you make it happen. You could be there not streaming, or you can do that and make it happen. So that's what I think is pretty fucking cool.
What kind of phone do you have?
To get it, you can still do it. I got my buddy, the mod on my page, Charlie. He's actually in my main mod. Does a lot on my page, but I actually taught him and my cousin how to start streaming the same way I did.
Nice.
So they're now using the same app I'm using. They're starting to stream. They got their own pages. Charlie's is taking off. You don't need, like, if you can't get it, you can still do it.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear, especially for those streamers that maybe don't have a lot of money and they're waiting. They don't know. It's possible. You got to put your mind to it and fucking do it though.
Right? Yeah. You just
it's almost like it's
keep it up, consistency.
It's almost
you just got to work on it.
Because I'm gonna be straight up honest. If I had to do all that, I probably wouldn't be here, man.
That's true.
You do it, man, and that's awesome, dude. That El Gacha is gonna change your fucking life.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
All right,
should have it real soon too.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I really just wanted other streamers to possibly hear that, and just not be afraid.
Yeah, and if anybody can't figure it out, man, anybody can hit me up, and I can run you through it, just like I did with my cousin. I did with Retro Smoky Gaming. I can run you through it, set you up, and everything.
Awesome, man. Sean, you and I share a love for the Final Fantasy series.
Yes.
So let's say you're stuck on Moogle Island with 5 Final Fantasy games. What are they?
5 games? Ooh, 7, the original.
Okay.
10 for sure.
Okay.
9. 5. And I just recently started getting into 6. I didn't play it when I was young.
Did you ever play 9?
Oh yeah.
What about 8? Not the biggest fan of 8. Look, I get it. It's not for everybody. 8's not for everybody.
I did recently retry it. It's just it was all right.
It's still
just
coming
more
off
of
Final
a-
Fantasy VII, though. You know how huge that shadow
Yeah.
was? They're like, fuck,
Yeah,
we
that's
did
the
too
thing.
good.
And then I skipped right over that and went to 9. So, 9 to me is way better than 8.
Yeah.
Pushing over 7. I think the last one, it's a toss-up between 6 and, don't ban me from your page, but 13.
13? No, dude, 13's awesome.
I love 13 trilogy.
I'd go Final Fantasy VII, Origin, and Remake. Both.
I did the remake. Oh, man. Oh, I can't wait for the next part. I have such a theory on that. I don't want to give too
What's
much.
your theory?
I want to hear it.
It's not really a remake. It's more of a sequel, I think. It's more... all right, so here it is. I think Sephiroth is more traveling back in time to stop Team Avalanche from what they did and stopping him from stopping Meteor and everything.
Oh, that's dope.
Because it's the Whispers.
Yeah.
And
Where the fuck are they? Like, where are they coming from? They got a big...
They're the fate holders, and they keep trying to stop Sephiroth, and all that. He just keeps coming out of nowhere. There's certain things that are different, and certain looks that Aerith even gives, and the certain things she says that just give me an inkling like she knows something's up and she knows something's different. And I want to say that. I think they're going to change a lot. And to be honest, I think they may change the fact that Aerith dies. It's changing so much, and it's just, I think there's a whole time travel thing going on with Sephiroth.
So you think it'll be more of like a sequel like X2 was to X?
Yeah, okay. Kind of like a sequel thing, but Team Avalanche don't know it because Sephiroth is back in their time, but Aerith kind of has an inkling because of her past and Cetra and all
and
that.
her powers, yeah.
Right. So she can speak to the planet. That she knows what's going on with the Whispers and all that.
If they didn't kill Aerith, it would be the hugest change
and
to a mainstream game
to work off of.
I don't even know how I would feel about it. I kind of want her to die, but
she kind of has to for the story to go the way it did.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? Is there a way to kill her after the fact? Like, you're not supposed to be here. No, that would be insane. I like that, dude.
You to die.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I never heard that theory. I like it. I can get into it. So I had both the Final Fantasy 7s, Final Fantasy 9, and 8. I'm an 8 kind of guy. I like it.
I can say, like, when I recently tried 8 again, because I had
the remake,
I got it on my PS4,
or the whatever the remaster.
The remaster, yeah. I recently tried it and I got into it because to me it was more. I didn't even use the characters, man. Like I was just using the Guardian Forces, the GFs.
Yeah.
I was using all them for fights. Like it was just kind
of. It's a whole different way to play, for sure. Yeah. And then I had Final Fantasy 14. Did you ever play that?
I recently got into it.
So that's huge. That's a huge
thing. Is I got into that, and then I downloaded ESO, which kind of just put a lot of other games on back.
Yeah. Any of you guys ESO?
Yeah.
I have it for PC though.
PC as well.
Yeah, man.
Xbox.
The ADHD and everything. It's hard for me to get into a game for a long time.
Hey, you're looking at every
it's I can't play one game. I gotta switch it up all the time. That's like the past couple of weeks, before I found ESO, it was just like, oh, what game is he gonna play today? He's got like 8 games going.
Yeah.
And then I found ESO, and it's a game I can play every day.
Yeah, you're always doing
Dakota has that
stuff for your streams.
I'm a variety streamer.
You're always
Jack, what were you saying?
I tried that, and it was just oof.
You're always including your community, which I think is really cool about your streams. Like, what game you're gonna play. Like, hey, what do you guys want to see? Like, I'm down. Games.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them, man. I'd just be some guy playing video games, man. And these people come here. So, what do you guys want to see, man? I'll play anything. I don't care. It's a game.
Yeah,
I like the game.
Well, I just want to say thanks for being you. Thanks for being awesome in the streaming community. Thanks for being on the podcast and doing what you do. Before you head out, spit your schedule and any upcoming goals or anything big coming up. Go ahead and spit it.
Not really much. Just I stream every night. Around.
Are you a stream every single weekday?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Nice. What times?
Pretty much 7 days a week from about 10 Central. 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. ish.
So you're gonna hop on stream after this?
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy X tonight. Yep.
Nice. All right.
Continue
Well,
on.
dude, thanks so much for stopping by. Anyone that watching
thank
that
you,
hasn't
man.
already,
Thank you.
swing by Fizikz Bound Gaming. Give him a like, give him a follow. He's awesome, bro. We love you. Thanks for being a part of GGS. You're
Hey,
huge
guys,
in our
guys,
community.
Thank you guys. Thank you for everything.
You have a good one. Have a good stream, buddy.
Man.
You too, guys. Thanks.
See you later. I don't know how to. Oh, he figured it. He got it. He
He's
got
good
it.
at
All
that
right.
one.
Huh?
Oh, he's good at that one. Normally it takes a little bit to
Yeah,
like.
he did it. I don't even know what to do. Hold on.
Yeah, John doesn't know how to do it.
Yours just does it for you.
Unless his internet goes out, he
Yeah.
doesn't know.
Yeah, yours does it automatically.
He's like, oh, Jack into the stream. Okay, well, I got it.
Hell yeah, that was awesome, man. So that's Fizikz Bound Gaming. Awesome guy. Cool dude. Dude, that fucking setup. I thought I knew what his setup was, and then the other week I was like, if you don't mind getting a little deep inside me and talking to me, message me your exact setup. And it was just, I had to scroll. And I was like,
I had to read.
I was like, that's your setup to go live? Like, fuck.
It's almost like
that
it's like,
Elgato is literally going to change your life.
it's like
100%.
physics over there.
Yeah, the other alternative is the PS Play or the Remote Play.
I think that's what
Oh.
Lydia does.
I think that's
Or
what
she
Lydia
did.
Yeah, she did that.
Did.
I think. Yeah.
That was the only other workaround to straight stream from.
Insane. All right. Well,
PS4.
thanks for being on Fizikz. We love you, and we'll see you on stream. Now it's time for my main segment. But first, does everyone have a drink? I just got my alcohol, and I think we should do a little toast to having 4 GGS
Dude.
horsemen on here.
I gotta get another beer real quick. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jack's gotta go grab another one.
I gotta use the restroom quick. Let's go.
Do it. Me and Jeff will chit chat amongst. Oh God, I poured a large shot. That's all right.
You and me, John, we'll chit chat.
Oh God, I need more Snapple.
I have not seen you chase with. I think juice is kind of hard, not harder to chase with, but not as easy as something carbonated.
Bro, cranberry juice for vodka.
Oh, cranberry juice. Oh, okay.
I mean,
Probably.
I have this is Snapple just because I reached and grabbed something, and it wasn't my balls. It was a
For
Snapple.
once. For
Snap
once.
apple. Yeah. But yeah, I've been drinking no vodka here lately. You know what I mean, man?
That's what I got.
Ooh. In the old skeleton cup, eh?
I don't know if you can see it. Name your poison. Name your poison, John.
Nice.
I got a couple of drinking glasses only.
The only game I'm doing this live was the bathroom breaks. I feel the pressure to just
No,
hold it.
you got it. Don't hold it. I tell you, you'll be taking
Yeah.
medicine.
That's fine. That's whatever.
Right? You got to get that Gatorade bottle wide mouth under the desk.
I think
Wow,
I'm gonna
Corona
just chug it.
sucks
with Red
without
Bull.
limes.
No, let me grab it. Let me grab a Snapple. Now that you have someone to chat with, I didn't want to leave Jeff by himself.
Damn, I gotta pee so bad.
Kind of annoyed that my mic is staticky. I really don't have to buy a new one.
Well,
I'm hoping it's just a fluke, but oh well.
we'll find out next week.
We'll find out. We can actually test it before.
That'd be
So
cool.
it shows
Yeah. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm not worried about it.
Oh, good.
But if you want to tell me a little bit about it,
I don't really want
So
to.
you can worry about it.
yeah, you know.
What's that medication you had to take, John?
Huh?
So I know for future reference.
What's that?
The
Antibiotics.
hold your peace
And
stream. The stream.
I don't know. Whatever takes away a UTI. Amoxicillin? Amoxicillin's not real enough.
Oh, that's my album. Comes out next week.
Yep. All right.
Oh,
Cheers,
yeah.
everybody. Thanks
Cheers,
for
everyone.
being on Dakota. Cheers, GGS.
To GGS. Chin chin. I love that Jack is on his third beer. That is a different beer.
Fourth
They're
beer.
all
Fourth
different.
beer.
Oh, fourth beer. Yeah. Oh, has it been 2 Miller Lights, 1 weird one, and then Corona?
Yep.
The New Belgium. Nice.
Pretty much. We had a party like a while ago, like 6 months ago. So like whenever anyone leaves the party, he's like it's put in like the garage fridge.
Yeah.
And then I just mooch off that. So
There you go.
whatever's in there, I just grab and
Just
go.
alike.
I'm out of Trulies. I finished those, so
You and my
That's
dad.
truly terrifying.
All right,
it is.
main segment. Here we go. We're gonna have a little chit chat about this because really not a lot going on this week in the gaming news, really. But we're gonna talk about the Fall Guys phenomenon and the Battle Royale multiplayer experience. So this new game Fall Guys.
Fallout guys. Fallout
Fallout
76. Fallout 76
Fallout
guys.
Fallout boys.
Jeff's favorite band, of course.
I knew it.
Thanks for the memories.
Okay. So Fall Guys came out and it's just hitting that's all I see streamers do. I streamed it last night. You know, it's fun. Another battle royale hits, pretty much. We got another multiplayer on our hands. Seems like more and more it's what devs nowadays, especially smaller devs, are going towards, that multiplayer experience. Then we have, you know, a big game like Ghost of T that came out. I honestly never even imagined them having a multiplayer. Yet here we are. They released one. So, as a game developer now, which way do you go? Spend, you know, your budget on the single player experience that will be hated by most gatekept. Is that how gatekept by all fucking gatekeepers? Truly loved by a few that praise you, even if you like. Let's take Last of Us 2 is now the third highest selling game ever on PS, behind God of War and fucking shit. I forgot the other one.
Oh,
But
come on.
God of, look, I said God of War and Jeff got a boner.
Boy.
Game of the year. This year.
Boy.
It's game of the year this year. Just wait for it.
So
it's gonna
like
be
that game.
whatever John says, what was it? Neo?
Oh, Neo 2 and some other game that I don't even remember.
Final
I'm
Fantasy VII
so
remake.
excited for
Yeah,
Sushi.
that's what-
I cannot wait.
Fucked up Dakota.
I am really looking forward to it.
Real quick, this is where I fucked up, Dakota.
Yeah. You know the backstory on this one?
So, and I'm gonna get your input right now too, since you're here. So on the podcast, halfway through the year, we always do our predictions for games, game of the year. At that point,
You can use
Neo 2
games.
came out, and Final Fantasy VII Remake. I went ahead and put all my marbles out on the table, or whatever, whatever the saying was. Hadn't even played Last of Us 2 or
Ghost or
T,
Cyberpunk
still
or
hasn't come out.
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed. Lots of stuff still out there. But that's what I picked. So if I'm wrong, I have to take these gentlemen out to eat.
And then-
whoever
and then-
gets it right.
You
Or-
also
or
have
what-
to send Dakota a Postmate.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So Jack and Jeff, what did you guys? Do you remember what you proposed? Not fully
Something
went
better
on.
than you. I think I picked something. I think I picked Last of Us 2.
Last of Us
I
2.
think we both didn't we?
We did 2 games. I was thinking Ghost
Cyberpunk.
or Cyberpunk.
You think Ghost of T or Cyberpunk? Dakota, 2 games that you think, even if they haven't come out yet, that you think will contend in this Game of the Year throne for 2020.
I'm gonna go with Ghost and Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yo, both of us, Sushi. 3 of us.
I mean,
So
So
you
while
think
already
that,
done-
you think Final Fantasy VII Remake and Neo would be on that list at all?
I think they'll be contenders. I don't think they're gonna actually get it, in my opinion, because I mean, Ghost is so amazing, and CD Projekt Red coming out with a game other than The Witcher, and The Witcher won so many damn awards. Like it's got to be right there, and they're still continuing to develop a different melee combat system, which they just announced.
I heard they weren't happy with what they were at.
They were happy with their own product, and you don't hear that a lot. You don't hear that a lot with games not having their product. You hear games developers listening to players.
It also scares me because it's almost the end of August.
Don't you think it's one of the first things they worked on? You
And
know,
they're
like,
not happy with that, and November's only 2 months away. So
they're kind of pushing it back. That's all.
Was it just the melee system?
From what I heard, it was
I don't
just
think
the
I read
melee.
that.
it might be something as far as a right-handed swipe that they just don't like how it looks, or you know, a parry or something that just they're not happy with. That could be something so little, but they're looking into their own game. They're not looking at us as players and beta players and game playthroughs as far as their catalyst of knowing if the game is going to be good or not. They're actually looking at their own damn game.
Well, I remember like with The Witcher 3, they even like with their scenery, they went and hand planted like each tree. Like they're very particular with their game. So like I can't imagine this game like no matter how far it gets pushed back. Like I really don't care. It's CD Projekt Red.
It's
like,
gonna be that. It's gonna be a winner.
They're very critical of themselves, which is like, you know, kind of unique in the gaming world. I think like not that no one's like critical of themselves, but they I feel like they hold themselves to like a higher standard with their games almost.
So let's take all these games that we're talking about right now. Is there how many games of these gonna have multiplayer on it?
Does Cyberpunk have multiplayer?
I don't believe Cyberpunk is gonna have.
I don't think it does.
You don't think Cyberpunk's gonna have multiplayer?
They could add something if they wanted to, but I don't.
Get on the Google.
So that's what I want to talk about today. I want to.
I mean, it's like Skyrim, like you know, it's like that kind of aspect.
Skyrim.
So it feels like more and more studios are driving towards the multiplayer experience, and we are getting the same kind of one-player experiences over and over again. Take Tomb Raider, Last of Us 2, Jedi Fallen Order. These are all games from separate devs, yet they're all very similar gaming. We got the parry, we got the hit, we got the level up system, we got the map that gets discovered by fog opening. Like we're getting, even though they're great games, and I fucking love them all, we're getting a very recycled, redundant aspect of our one-player games coming down the pipeline. Very, very similar. There's not, other than probably God of War, and I hate to fucking say it just because Jeff's going to get a fucking little smirk on his face.
There it is.
As he cracks his knuckles.
Yeah,
it's still my theme. It's
yeah,
still my
bitch.
theme.
You know, there's just a very similar aspect to these games. So as these new devs come out, they're pushing for these multiplayer experiences, and yet our one-player experiences are going to get recycled and reused by these. Like we need new shit. Like is you know, agreed, or am I just being crazy? Or
I think
you're being crazy.
I'm on the fence on it. I think that we need a new aspect of the first person games because they are literally all the same as far as everything except for the storyline. Like you're saying, John, the opening the fog, you take over this tower, it gives you this, you can see this much space. You take over this tower, you see this much space. You look around for everything, you get it. But
parry, dodge. If I have to fucking unlock the dodge move as a skill one more time, honestly, I'm gonna slap somebody.
To be honest, you can blame Assassin's Creed for all of this. I think Assassin's Creed is one of the first games to, besides maybe the Arkham series, we were going back talking about that earlier. Arkham series got it from Assassin's Creed. It's all the same thing. You dodge, you parry, you see this blinking thing. That means I need to click this button to so I don't get hit. You know, and as far as that's just time of the combat. But a lot of the games go along with, okay, cool. I'm gonna take over this tower, Far Cry. I'm gonna take over this tower. Now I can see everything in this vicinity. Now if I go to get this tower, I see. You go to 10 towers, you have the whole map unlocked. Yep. That is every game from Breath of the Wild to Assassin's Creed to Far Cry. They're all the same in that aspect, which is not terrible. If it's not broke, don't fix it. But we need to throw something new. You know, hopefully maybe Cyberpunk will give us that.
Jeff had mentioned that I'm crazy. Jeff, elaborate.
Oh, like what Dakota said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And for some reason, those single-player games you're talking about that are getting released with these same mechanics, they've been selling more and more.
I know.
So I don't think the system works, and I just think the stories are getting better, and the creative direction, although very similar. But like when Spider-Man came out, still, you know, unlock this, do this, a couple missions here, blah, blah, blah. But the story, the action, the cinematics they had, I think that's the only place games can kind of go from here on. Because so many things have been done until some crazy technological advance comes out that opens up a whole.
Why does it have to be fucking crazy? Why do I have to climb something in all these games to open up the map? Why can't I just travel to a new place and that open up the map? It doesn't have to be crazy. They can just adjust things a little bit.
Well, now you're going into the World of Warcraft and Gears of War kind of style of opening the map. That's how those games work.
Yeah, those games are still there. You just don't play them.
I do fucking
That's
play.
all. Well, you just played
do
Gears
you?
of War.
I meant Guild Wars.
Oh yeah, Guild Wars, like MMO style. Yeah, that's just you go there, you do that. And they've
So,
been around forever.
Jack, you're
Yes.
probably, out of all of us, the one that plays these kind of games the least. I'll just go out there and throw it out there.
Yeah.
As far as the one-player aspects. So, is this something that you think they're fine the multiplayer direction they're going, or are you
I think it's
still as a
interesting.
gamer true to
like-
your first player?
I grew up playing single player games, and I still like. There's still the whole place in my heart where like I would rather play a really good single player game than an online game. That's how I am. But like at right now, I feel like there's this game. I'm kind of captured by this like online competitive nature of games. But I think Jeff touched on it where like with the I was gonna bring up Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man isn't groundbreaking in terms of what's going on in the game. Like you still had to go and like do certain stuff and like it was
the same as Assassin's Creed, but
same
in
thing.
New York.
But like
Yeah.
yeah, same thing. But like the storytelling ability of games is evolving. So I think if we take out the gameplay nature of like smash this button or press this button at this time, like you know when you're doing one of those missions where you're saving someone and you had to like press square, press triangle, or like you know you had to like do this stuff to like
You know where I first came into contact with that was the Die Hard arcade games. You'd be running and it'd be like dodge left, and then you had to dodge left. Just
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, so I think I don't know the last time I played a game where like this is groundbreaking in terms of mechanics. I feel like mechanics to me have almost plateaued. Like things have gotten a lot smoother. Like swinging through the city of Spider-Man or like free running in Assassin's Creed Origins, like that got smoothed out. Like I remember playing like AC2 where it's like you're like climbing all of a sudden you're jumping off. Like
Oh god.
they've kind of smoothed that stuff out and that's like been fixed. Yeah, exactly.
The best meme
Like
ever.
Well, to piggyback off that, they're just polishing.
they're polishing up that.
the things that they played themselves from prior video games.
So I think we're entering an era where like I don't know where the mechanics would change for these single player games. And maybe it's because I'm narrow minded or because like I just don't know what else to do because I feel like they've kind of done everything you can to like make it like an experience for
There's
like
gotta be more.
mechanically. But the story, I think The Last of Us kicked off a new era of storytelling. Personally, when I played The Last of Us, I was blown away by the dialogue. When I played the game, I was like, wow, this feels like I'm like just listening to people talk. Like it wasn't like I was so used to like video game like in Skyrim. If you ever played Skyrim, it's like very choppy, and I love Skyrim, but the dialogue is very like choppy and like it's not smooth. You didn't play it for that, but like when you played The Last of Us, it was like I feel like I'm listening to these people talk to them, like just have a conversation. Like that was the first game where I noticed like the immersion factor of like a game, like outside of like in Skyrim I got lost in like leveling up my character and like doing all this like random stuff, but like in terms of like story and dialogue, like Last of Us that was 2013 and I was like, wow, this is so cool. And I think since then I think every game has like beefed up their like storytelling ability. Like I cried at the end of Spider-Man. It was such a good story. Like I was into it and I was like, wow, this is so crazy. And like there was so much stuff that like was happening that like I think I got lost. Like the mechanics didn't matter so much as like being invested in the story did. So I think that could be the shift you're looking for, would be this shift away from like, oh, look at these graphics, look at these like things you can do, and more of like, how do you feel playing this game? And I think a lot of games are going towards that like feeling of like, wow, I'm so invested in this story. Like you could have shit mechanics but a great story. Like an example is not to go on like a tangent here, but like an example that I have is a game from Ubisoft called Valiant Hearts. It's a side scroller, mechanically not impressive at all. It could have been played on a Game Boy. Like you just ran around and collected stuff. Yeah. But the story, I was so invested in it that I just like kept playing it. Like it was such a good storytelling experience. So like
Now you've thrown yourself as a guinea pig in this question, Jack, because for the multiplayer versus one-player story, right now you are playing Valorant and you are playing Overwatch and you are sitting on The Last of Us Part 2. So this is a perfect example of why the fuck aren't you playing the one-player story versus playing the fucking multiplayer story?
Honestly, because I'm lazy. I don't really want to get invested in The Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
I know it consumes.
Just like, hell yeah, takes a shot.
He said it's an investment. You have to.
It's like sitting down and watching a movie, but like I don't get to finish that in 2 hours. If I'm gonna play The Last of Us 2, that's a like at least 20 hour. I'm assuming 20 hours,
25
to 30 hours of my life. That like
which ain't a lot compared to these new first player. I put 75 hours on Ghost of T. Easy.
The Valorant Battle Pass, the
Still
first
didn't
one
platinum
took 100 hours to complete.
Fuck you, Jeff.
The Valorant Battle Pass was 100 hours to complete, and I finished it. So like, I have the time to do this.
You're just not.
But
so
I'm
that's
not.
You're answering your own question. You have the time, but you don't want to invest it in a one-player game. You'd rather play the multiplayer.
It's easy to spend hours queuing for your next game. It is easy to be like, okay, play again. It's not easy to be like, I'm stuck on this mission. I don't know what to do. I don't want to do this stealth thing. It's kind of like.
So as the gaming industry goes up in funnels, the time it's really just based on how much time span do these gamers have to invest in a game. So that's why they're making these multiplayer experiences that just.
I don't know what that's why they're making it. I think. Like we can like with the.
I mean, obviously they're making it to make money. That, but like as a gamer, we got to think about these things.
It's games as a service. A lot of the multiplayer stuff coming out, but I think we didn't differentiate enough on the multiplayer part because there's a huge difference between the 2 and 4 player co-op of Ghost versus a 150 person Warzone.
Yeah.
Like
so, Jeff,
competitive multiplayer, I guess you could say.
Yeah. So Jeff, obviously we all know, not a big fan of the multiplayer battle royale stuff. You know, I've seen that he played the hell out of Modern Warfare. Never tried Warzone once. Is that correct?
No, I played Warzone once.
Oh, you did once? Okay, so tried it once. I guess you can agree that it's really not for you, right? Would you say this is a true statement?
Yeah, no, it's just not my style.
So, with Ghost of T, thank you for bringing that up. Game, like you just said, it was in your list of possible Game of the Year titles. Why are they adding multiplayer? Do they even need it?
I guess technically no single player game of that nature needs any additions added to it. I just think I see it as a nice gesture from the developers because that costs them money. They make if a 4-player co-op is what's going to bring more people to buy your game, then your single player wasn't probably that great to begin with.
Yeah,
in my opinion,
that's true. I can give you that.
If you can see the whole Ghost of Tsushima go through and you're like, oh wait, now I can play with another friend or two, I'm in. Like, what? Go play.
You just did these 60-hour story and you're like, just to open up the multiplayer aspect of it.
I mean, also, I mean, I feel like they kind of like are, because I don't know if you guys are familiar with For Honor. For Honor just came out with a new patch recently. And I feel like they kind of saw what For Honor has done since it came out. That they're like, this could be a cool idea in addition to our lore and our character style to have a massive game where you can have against waves of enemies or just fight each other of different, that style fighting.
For Honor was straight multiplayer though. Was there a single player to it? I don't.
No, there was not.
I played it. There was.
Since we talked about the multiplayer of the game, not the single player value.
But I don't think there was one at all, right?
No, not
I
before.
didn't play it. Yeah, that's why. But
so every game comes out first player, or one player. Then they're gonna add. So Last of Us 2, are they adding a multiplayer?
I think so. Last of Us 2 or Last of Us 1 had multiplayer.
So. Yeah.
What was the multiplayer?
I don't. It's kind of like a Gears of War style, like just like TDM, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I didn't play it. I just beat the story and then stop.
Yeah, that's all I need in these games.
But that's
don't-
kind of rare. That doesn't happen.
Are you gonna try the multiplayer on Ghost, Jeff?
But because they said the 2-player co-op is like story based.
Me and you can play?
Yeah, we can do that story for that 2-player.
Could we
just
do
pick
that
whoever.
and stream it?
If you just finish
you
your
buy it
homework and
again.
eat your dinner.
And play The Witcher 3 at some point.
Yeah, so we're never playing. We're never playing ever. We'll never beat The Witcher.
All
But
right.
that means,
well,
yeah, we could actually, because you can once the 4-player raids come out, 4 of us could play.
Well, then it's a 4-player horde mode, and then there's also raid coming too, correct? Or maybe, maybe I just thought it was just a raid.
I think they're both.
Can I get a fucking bow staff?
I think both. You can, yeah, the hunter class is bow.
They have
be- Be the hunter.
Can I
class,
be
yeah.
Donatello?
I'm all about that assassin class.
Thanks,
That's
Jack. I wanted to be assassin, but I also like the Ronin style, so I could do all. They're all fucking
yeah,
awesome. All 4 of them.
Oh fuck! I forgot. Dakota had Ghost T. Yeah, you're gonna be in the fucking stream too, buddy. So get ready, buddy.
at Recon.
Jack, you gotta finish Last of Us 2, so I mean you can play that multiplayer together when that comes out.
Yeah. We'll
Or even
get
gets
there.
released.
You can't deny if they came out with a co-op Last of Us 2 and added more story to it, everyone would be all the fuck over it.
I'm gonna fucking do it, Jeff. I'm saying, but is that what has to happen for a game to fucking? You have to add multiplayer.
Like, is
now? Is that-
multiplayer the future of games? Like, is that?
No, you don't.
No,
You don't think so?
God of War's already proved that.
That was
Spider-Man
amazing.
already proved that you don't need it. If they feel like they want to add something and it will actually add to the game, what does it hurt?
I mean, with the
I'm not
multiplayer-
asking if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying, do you think like right now the success of your game is hinged upon the ability to play with your friends?
I think the devs say
No.
yes.
You think
Okay.
so?
I think a developer says yes, unless you're fucking Santa Monica Studio, whatever that did God of War. God of War is up here. It's the tippity top. Probably
You
best
had
game.
Marvel,
Ever.
or you had Insomniac Games doing Spider-Man. I
Yeah.
don't think I'd even really heard of Insomniac. I know they've done stuff, but I couldn't tell you another game Insomniac Games has made.
They're around.
Then
They're
they
around.
made-
I've heard of
around.
They made Ratchet
Can
and
you tell
Clank.
me a game? Can you?
They made
yeah.
Ratchet and Clank.
Did you know that? Like, could you tell me what they made before?
They also made
Jack,
Sunset
tell me what they
Overdrive.
made before.
Sunset
That was
Overdrive
like
was pretty
They
fun.
made Sunset Overdrive for the Xbox.
That was a fun game.
I've never heard of it.
Okay,
So
just
yeah,
letting
that's
you know,
pretty
that's
much.
what
I
happened.
think nowadays
I'm saying
it's
John
gonna be
couldn't
hard
tell
to
you
find a
one of them.
game.
True.
It's gonna be hard to find a game that isn't multiplayer. I think that's
The
gonna
Witcher
be
3.
Which 3?
Not
Yeah, that's
multiplayer.
not
Or
multiplayer.
2, or 1.
No.
I have to check that out. Is it available on?
I mean,
On the-
personally, dude, I love playing multiplayer games because I enjoy playing with my friends. Like, for
I
me,
do too.
a huge one, which I've recently got back into, is Destiny 2. The fact the raids, and now that I actually have a full freaking raid team, I have 5 other players
To
I can play
actually
with
do-
and cycle through. I'm like, holy shit, dude! Now I
Mhm.
actually get this experience something in a. It can be a one-player game, but thrives on a multiplayer aspect.
Right.
And now I have a full team. I can actually do the things I've never got to do with even Destiny 1.
If it wasn't for multiplayer, I would not still be playing Overwatch. I know that's the whole reason of the game, but what I'm saying is if I couldn't play with my friends, I wouldn't be playing it anymore. So I see where
it's
playing with friends
under-
is great.
It's understandable,
fun.
but I mean,
Yeah.
the point of a single player game is not playing with your friends.
But I love sitting there, like Jack said, and just fucking not talking to anyone.
Yeah.
Playing, deep diving into this single player.
It
And
doesn't mean
then,
the future of games, though.
yeah, I know. They're going to all have multiplayer.
I mean,
because
having the option to co-op and multiplayer, I think should almost, in my opinion, almost be in every game.
That would be, yeah. The
I
co-op
love the
would be
co-op
pretty
stuff.
dope.
See, like for
Like,
me,
I would love
like
to run a story with a friend.
the introvert inside me is like I would rather be able to say like, hey, like let's say I'm on Discord, like you see him on Discord, you see him playing a game, and I can just be like, yo, it's single player, like I'm on my own, like, and that's just my opinion. Like I'm not like a huge like social person. So like for me, if I have the option to play by myself, I will. Like single player games, like I enjoy the time to just be like.
You still play multiplayer games by yourself.
Well, yeah, I like to be like to ignore people and be like, yo, I'm just gonna play on my own, like, and like having that single player is like, it's a nice excuse to be like, hey, I can't play with you, like I'm playing my game. But on the same, the flip of the same coin is like, I enjoy Valorant a lot more if I'm playing with my friends. Like, we have a ton of fun playing together. Like, we're not good at all, but like it's fun to like get on there and be like. Just like talking shit to each other, like hype each other up. So like, I think.
Well, shit, Jack, you and I played Anthem together, and we had a fucking blast playing that.
Yeah,
together.
exactly. Like we had like that, and that was a fun time because like it was like, I don't know. Like I think single players games still have a place in the world, and like I think they're still fun, and like I'll still like seek them out for like times where like I don't really want to play competitively. I don't want to play with my friends. I just kind of want to chill on my own. Like that's fun. But I also think we're entering this new era of like, especially with like, how 2020's been, it's like I crave more like hanging out with people than I ever have because like, it's kind of enforced upon me up until now where it's kind of like, oh, like, like it's not really an option.
You just want to hang out with us. That's it.
Yeah. So like if I have that option, like, yeah, I'll play that game even if I'm not having that much fun because like I want to hang out with my friends. So like I think that this is like a new kind of like push towards that social aspect of gaming where we really haven't had that like really need before. You know what I mean? Like there's never been a need to have this like online like social hangout because like it's just always been in person up until this year where like everything kind of turns sideways.
So to put it all in a basket, multiplayer games for everyone. God of War wins 2020 Game of the Year.
God of War is now going to win Game of the Year for 2020.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. Good, everybody. It's kind of what kind of gamer you are and how depressed you are really will decide what games you're willing to play. I feel like if the youth is as depressed as we are, then they'll be very staying at home and playing multiplayer.
If you're super depressed, just play Overwatch competitive.
Yeah,
right up.
Yeah. All right, let's move. That was awesome. Let's move into our shout outs and get on out of here. You fine people can go on with the rest of your night. Shout outs. Fizikz. Thanks for being Fizikz Bound Gaming. Make sure you go over there, give them a like, give them a share. Thanks for being on. Thanks for being awesome. Lydia. Little Giant Gaming is actually, let's give a little she's our new editor for GGS.
Mm-hmm.
So any new sweet ass edits you see,
and he's gone.
That was a sweet ass edit.
He edited you right out of the Discord.
Like, well, you're gone.
Son of a shit. And Lydia, we'd like to say thank you.
Thank you so much. You're great.
Yeah, any new sweet edits, Lydia sent them over. So appreciate you doing that. She did a couple for Jack.
Cool.
So next up is any of you guys below me. You have to blow me for. Shout outs. Oh, also Dakota. Thanks for being on for the first time, brother.
There we go.
Thank you for having me. Great.
Thanks for being GGS. We love you. We couldn't do it without you, and we appreciate your help with everything.
I love you guys. This was so much fun.
Do you have any special shout outs? You could say Sean again if you want.
I do. I'm going to give out two that you already said. Sean Fizikz. I love that guy. So much fun to watch. Lydia is great person. Also really fun to watch and makes the best fucking cookies and other things. And again, shout out to Sean who made all my music. Sean News, my sounds, my music.
He's good. He's good.
So good. I can't.
When you start your stream, I like it.
I get goosebumps every time I listen.
I'm like, dung, 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 dung,
so
dung, dung.
Yeah.
That was a China symbol.
Yeah, or a splash of China. Yeah, it's key. Thank you, Sean. But a shout out to you guys. Fucking A. We helped each other get here. I love you guys. This has been a blast from day one that I got to be a part of this, and this is everything that I feel.
Yeah. We're doing good stuff. You know, the momentum has been slow at sometimes, and then faster at times, but there's always been momentum, and that's awesome. So we just keep it up. We're going places. We got big things ahead of us. Jack, shout outs.
Shout out to Sean for coming on today. His streams are pretty good. Also, like his setup is just kind of crazy.
Right.
And everyone out in the comments like commenting and hanging out with us right now. Like it's really fun. We have the live podcast going on, and then
We should add. I like what we did. I'm glad we ran out of stuff to talk about, so we hit on the comments. We should add like maybe a little portion where we take questions or answer questions or something like that to think about for next time. Jeff, shout outs.
I have to start with that. That's good. And Sean, obviously, guest, awesome. He knows for some reason I just can't stop smiling at him, and he mentions it every time he's on my stream. Dakota for finally getting a day off, and John not canceling on us, so he can actually be here for it.
7 weeks straight. The
What was
joke
that?
is old.
Nah, it'll never get old.
It'll never get old. And yeah, everybody that's come to hang out and watch, and then my newest shout out, John, our Lord and Savior, praise be upon him for doing everything he does.
Thou art welcome.
Cock go until it nuts all over.
I promise that the Kool-Aid only has Jaeger in it and not death pills.
That's why. I don't want it anymore.
God
It would
damn
be
it!
so easy to get Jeff to commit suicide with me. If I just showed him a Jaeger shot, we would be dead together.
Don't drink it. It's gonna kill you. Is it? You got another one? I want to make sure.
He wakes up from
Is
it.
there more Jaeger?
I want to make sure.
Oh man, that's good. All right, let's. Anyone got a drink left on them?
I'm outie.
Well, just pretend you pick up, drink like a big boy, like we toast our kids at the dinner table when they're out of juice.
Yes.
Cheers, everybody.
Yes.
Thanks for stopping in. Check this live. Check this out live on Facebook. It'll be out on
Tuesday.
Friday. Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. Subscribe for free. Hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, Discord. We are out. Cheers, everybody.
Have a good one.
Love you guys so much.